Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here bringing another CUH2 replay. This is a 2v2 on the map Trust Point, everyone's favorite map. Okay, a lot of people don't like this map. I mean, to be fair, it has a lot of bridges, a lot of choke points, which is probably why people don't like it, and that's 100% justified, honestly. But in any case, we have Ted and Jay versus Afro Panda and ISW Tiger. Thank you so much. Again, skip now if you don't want to know. Panda for submitting this replay. Thank you guys so very much. Actually, I think Tiger's your friend too. Awesome. Let's double check ranks real quick. If you want to submit a replay, do so via my Gmail or on my cuh2.org shoutcast, and I'll gladly look into it. I still take them on Facebook, but like I keep saying, maybe you want to delete your Facebook after all the shit that's been coming out about them. But in any case, let's get to this game, shall we? It was about even, doctrine-wise, and Jay went advanced in placement, so already off to an amazing start. Guys, let's go choke point map with emplacements. Everyone's favorite, I guess, strategy. Meanwhile, Ted going with Mechanized Company, which you get a lot of different types of armor. Like early game, you get this Jeep, which is, look at this Jeep. This Jeep's pretty freaking cool. This guy's so happy to be driving here. He's like, what am I doing with my life? But in any case, he's just chilling. And he's going to try to capture a majority of these points, most likely, as fast as possible. He also can upgrade this thing with a nice 50 cal machine, 50 cal machine gun. And most likely, again, try to take the graveyard and everything. Oh, nice fighting position. Kind of cover this whole area. Cool. Meanwhile, we got troops moving on in. Let's see, a lot of German points. It looks like they're trying to take up this entire side, which usually it's funny. They try to push left, but nice to see a little change of pace. Push back the British Vickers, British Infantry sector trying to hold the line, but unfortunately in that negative cover with versing Sturms, you're not exactly gonna win this fight. Although they're trying, heavy cover, but even the British Infantry gonna have a rough time here. They are capturing the points, slowly moving through. They did grab the fuel, so right now the Germans have a small lead, but the Allies have a lead in terms of munitions, so very, very nice. Meanwhile, this American player's like, do-do-do, just capturing all the points, do-do-do, no real threat, do-do-do. You know, nothing too major. In any case, Sturm's kind of moving over. Pioneer squad on standby. Universal carrier moving on up, being like, I will hold the line! I will push them back! And Pioneer's like, okay, move back, men. We'll just, you know, wait for the Grenadiers to move on up to Panzerfaust. And again, bullets will do damage against the Universal Carrier, but it's not that effective. You're going to need something else. At least a little more effective. Like a, you know, Panzerfaust to hit it. A Verkenwerfer, something like that. A stable MG, even. But in any case, the American player, since they really haven't fought anyone, they're, like I said, they just took over the entire left side, which includes fuel. So right now, while the Germans are fighting tooth and nail for the right, the American player's like, I'm just going to keep advancing. And they're doing a pretty damn good job. They're actually killing the Sturm Pioneers in retreat because the retreat path goes right in the direction of their own territory. That sucks. Oh, can they kill it? Oh, no, oh my god, shot in the neck crossing the bridge. Damn it. Wow, that's a way to go. Any case, German troops realizing, we should probably push on this side. But in any case, we have the truck moving in. Now it has the 50 cal machine gun. That can make it pretty effective. Also, if we can look here, yeah, in-gun artillery. Pretty awesome. Just have this thing on standby. Be like, hey, I need direct strike. Don't worry. My unit got it. Got you covered. Sorry. Anyway, 50 cal machine gun opening fire on the guys that were on negative cover. Now they are trying to get in cover. Now they realize, okay, that thing's still doing damage. We should probably charge it. And they're trying to get close to Panzerfaust, but again, good micro, keeping it back. Rifle grenade going in, doing a lot of damage. That Rifleman squad's probably going to die. Oh man, he just died walking out the front door. Well, that sucks for him. In any case, military truck trying to get it. Wow, got a nice shot while it was in heavy cover. Getting the hell out of there. We have the fighting position up here. It was now being upgraded. Rear echelons probably heal them. They could probably hold on to this point, you know, pretty effectively. Now the question is, for him, I would probably have moved the rear echelon up to kind of keep him back, kind of keep them firing. Now I get why he gets in here, not only to get heavy cover, but you get grenades, and that can be very effective. Or it can do just a little bonus, but oh nice! Get your men out, try to hold. Oh shoot, move. Oh fuck. That was a good rifle grenade. Kills the truck and kills the men next to the truck. Though grenade going out. Oh, good grenade. Causing him to retreat. And MG can hit him on the retreat. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Long range grenade. Yeah, not going for it. Anyway, British forces counterattacking on left. Without the extra forces from Afro Panda, the British are able to just reinforce their entire line. And kind of hit a slightly weaker German line, which seems to be working out pretty damn well. That being said, Panzerfaust coming in, I assume. Wait, or not? No Panzerfaust. Oh, he hasn't put a truck down. You have not put a truck down yet. Wow, that is a interesting choice. He did lose the Sturm squad. Meanwhile, we have Afro putting down a cache. Okay, try to hold on to those resources for as long as you can. Meanwhile, all right, decommission that, Vickers. Fun fact, yes, that's a smart play to make sure the enemy doesn't get it. Problem, small problem, you are very easily able to be destroyed or killed when, you know, doing repairs or healing and stuff like that. So yeah, you're gonna die pretty quickly. Any case, we have an AT gun. Most likely it was to handle, like, again, the armor earlier, but we're not really seeing that right now. We're not. Afro did go encirclement, and look, it does have oh wait, it has stormtroopers, not. Wow. Okay. Well, no. I said stormtroopers. Anyway, someone's like, excuse me, the German infantry now has it. I'm sorry, I forgot. I forgot all the units that have the stormtroopers now. Wow, look at that universal carrier, just annihilating that Volk squad. All right, hey Volk squad, you probably could have just waited a minute and then killed it without sacrificing a squad. I know that's important, but I feel like Jay is probably just going to deploy some, you know, British Bofors. But hey, you know what? At least you got rid of it. You may have lost a squad, but I mean, well, no, you lost 2 squad. Oh, well, you definitely lost 1 squad. You almost lost a 2nd squad. But, you know, you stopped that MG, so I guess it's worth it. Now you have to deal with the 50 cal machine gun. Well, best of luck. Up. Rifle grenade. Rifle grenade. Yep, there goes rifle grenade. Not as much damage as I would have thought. And he gets in the building, but the Vickers, I'm sorry, 50 cal is actually retreating. Huh. Okay. Is he going to go behind the truck? Behind the truck it is. Okay. But, yeah, I was going to say, he's just going to get in the building with the Grenadiers. So, why did you do that exactly? Anyway, interesting strategy. Sturm Pioneers and Volk squads coming on the flank. Sorry, 50, I keep saying Vickers. 50 cal machine gun. I think it's the Ark. I get that confused with the Vickers. Yeah, unfortunately, it's being surrounded by 2 fronts, so he's probably going to lose some men. He has troops just not moving. He probably should move them. He has some MG guarding this point, so they can at least hold on to this capture point. Right now, the Allies are winning, though. They do have both capture points. Germans, though, we can see here, they got the light mechanized building. So with that, most likely, they're going to try to get a scout car. And again, we already see Panzer Grenadiers. Are you going to upgrade them with the Panzer Shreks? You are. Okay, so you have AT, which is good. I do recommend some sort of AT, capable AT. Not like the 45mm Soviet AT guns. Jesus Christ. Now, let's see. The American player has gone with the lieutenant for that. He could deploy the major. Has not, though. Has not. Very interesting. Wow. All right. Deploy the mortar half-track. But the Volk squad's like, yeah, we're just going to charge it, Panzerfaust it, you know, try to murder it. Probably not going to be able to. Probably the cavalry rifleman will probably be able to kill it. Wow. Amazing. The ground took the Panzerfaust. I love this mortar half-track just like retreating. Like, what is today? What is going on? Meanwhile, the Germans really have nothing on the front. If the Allies pushed right now with their actually both sides don't really have anything. Holy mackerel. Both army, everyone has their army in base right now. Oh, okay, mostly. Yeah, if they push up right now, there would be nothing stopping them. Wow, they actually did Panzerfaust it again. Good for them. I mean, yeah, it took, what, 3 Panzerfausts? But, hey, they got it. They got it. Cavalry troops moving on in. This would be a great time to push on up and capture territory. They do have to worry about the Lukes. The Lukes is very effective against any sort of light armor, or it's very good against infantry. But I feel like the British and the American are just doubling down on really the AT. So they should be fine. Plus, as you can see here, the American player has plenty to do. We see the anti-vehicle satchels, so that could be very deadly toward the this little Luke's over here. Especially because in the city, there's all sorts of like place to hide, so you can easily throw it on, and the Luke's like, "What the fuck?" and just blows up. So, you know, looking forward to that. Anyway, Luke's coming around the corner. This is the perfect ambush for this American. Now, if he rushes up and satchels it, come on, satchel, satchel, satchel. Ah, damn it, missed it. Maybe a little faster reaction, probably could have done it. Anyway, oh boy, Afro's like, we're gonna take the cemetery. A vital key point we will take. And it's like, sir, if we die, at least you don't have to bury us. You know, we're already in a cemetery. Alright, anyway, my bad joke aside. Calvary riflemen holding the line. They do have Thompsons making very good close range, but the problem is they're still not able to really close that gap all that effectively without Luke's just hanging around. They do need some more stable long range AT. Oh boy, that was a good rifle grenade. Just doing a decent amount of damage. Anyway, mortar half track moving on in. We do have a universal carrier and some British infantry pushing on mid. He did mine up this sector as well, so very nice to see. Now, is British going to come over and provide some supportive fire, or what's going to happen here? We do have AT moving up, but it is just a Panzerschreck. If he had 2, that would make sense, but he only has 1. So it's not going to be that effective. Stop moving and fire! Jesus Christ. Anyway, with the cavalry troops should be in cover. Really needs to be in cover. Oh, wait. Okay, he's trying to move back to stop it. The German troops are just focusing fire on that unit just to kill it so they have no AT. This guy's really doubling down the cavalry. Alright. Again, good close range, but that being said, you have to get close in range. Anyway, some nice shots. Pushing them back. Volk squad just taking over territory. Universal carrier, once again, just... Wow, really just doing a lot of damage toward the infantry. This Luke's, though, is like, I'm done. That universal carrier is dying. Although he... Wow, anticipates it, pulls it back. And we can see here, once again, a lot of people like using the flamethrower. The MG is incredibly effective at not only suppressing infantry, but just tearing it apart, especially in a lot of these sectors where they just have no cover. Or negative cover, for that matter. In any case, Germans taking over left. And this is how it reasonably goes. At least in a lot of games I see, you see one side taking... whoever are back here take the right, and then whoever's back here, they take the left. Again... I think it would be smart as well if the Germans place some mines in some of these key sectors to try to make sure if the Allies do push, they, get snared. They have a decent amount of munitions, at least for this guy. So, and he has tons of Sturms, so that's something that could obviously happen. So if the Allies push here and they don't get mined, that's his fault. Meanwhile, the Allies could probably do a similar venture over here to stop the Grenadiers from moving on up too much. And it's mostly like downfall on the British, and yeah, sure, they don't have as many mines, but it could work. Also, the American sheep mines are actually decently effective. At least it would anticipate armor. You'd be like, oh, there's a Panther coming around the corner. Let's move our AT forces to deal with that. This probably would be helpful. Anyway, they're moving back slightly. We do have a Stuart, which is an interesting unit to get. We know you can go major. We know you've had the ability to go major for quite some time. So you getting that and then the Stuart is weird because you could probably afford a Sherman, and that's probably more effective against infantry, just especially with the explosive shells. So I don't know. It's one of those weird things where I'm just curious why you went with the Stuart. Not a bad choice, but with the options available, it's definitely not the choice I would have picked. White Phosphorus coming down, trying to push back the enemy position, but unfortunately, I think causing more damage to your own infantry, which is hilarious. Mortar fire just trying to break up the infantry, but kind of missing for the most point. Anyway, cavalry now charging with barely any health, and yeah, they're gonna need to retreat. Yeah, they did kill a squad, but that's more on his fault for not retreating. Oh, good satchel! Now get the fuck out of there. Oh wow, you killed your own men. Nice job, though. You sacrificed the cavalry unit. At least you killed the Lukes. Now get the hell out of there before the Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, using speed boost. Oh, no. Trying to... Oh, barely missing. One hit, but the other one didn't. Anyway, the British moving up. Okay, the British got the medium tank. Very nice. We do have the Panzer IV being made by Afro. So this could be a very interesting venture where we see the Panzer IV get deployed, fighting the Cromwell. Now, where is his AT? Okay, this is not moving. You really should probably move that up. Whether it's just kind of guarding this area, I feel like that would be very helpful. Meanwhile, it looks like the British are just causing a massive German retreat. Look at all the German units just falling back, which is surprising because they're full health. Why would you retreat? Anyway, the British player is now just going to move in and capture all the territory. Ted really needs to kind of move in and kind of support. I know he has less units, but if he moved up with the British, he could probably help hold that, hold the area. Anyway, with them holding both capture points, it's also putting a ticking time clock on the Germans and forcing them to really, press for that point. Whether the Germans are able to effectively counterattack the British, we'll see. Most of again, we have this massive blob over here. Oh, wow, he's going for the medics to kind of heal his stuff. So it's probably going to be a little bit of time before he really, counters. And right now, Afro launched his own assault. Okay, he's on hold fire. Okay. Oh, he's trying to target the Universal Carry, which, by the way, is Vet 3 and got out of there in time. Good for him. Panzerschreck trying to kill the Cromwell. Stuart needs to come over and really provide a point-blank shot or shell shock or something against that Panzer IV. But no, it's going to retreat. AT gun finally getting in the fight. Getting a nice side shot on that Panzer IV. Can he actually get a rear shot? Break engine or something? No, we're not seeing it. Panzer Grenadiers moving on in, but the British infantry equipped with the MG42. Man, just giving them all the German weapons. Okay. Is this Wolfenstein where literally... I remember in the beginning of Wolfenstein New Order where literally they're like, yeah, take the German weapons once you land on the beaches because they're obviously way better than ours. I'm just like, well, that's an interesting... wow, that sucks. It's like, we have to scavenge weapons from the dead that we can possibly kill with our, old weapons. Oof. That's not a great sign for this story. Well, hopefully, the main character can turn the tide. Oh, no. That's not going to happen. Please don't lose the Universal Carrier to do dumb bullshit like this. Oh, my God. Alright. That's how I expected it to go. Sure, why not? Okay. Well, at least the Allies are retaking the left. And with that, if they decapture that fuel, that's less fuel for the Germans. So, the Germans are right now doing well because of all the caches they've set down. So, good for them. Volk squads trying to push in. And, yeah, double AT guns from the British pulling on back. White phosphorus, though, coming down. That definitely hurt some of that infantry. Wow, lots of mortar fire coming in. That's weakening them down so the base infantry can actually hold, their own in a fight. Let's see. But the Germans seem to be attacking on the right now. At least with some of their forces. We'll see how effectively that is. We have a Bofor right here, so that is pretty damn effective at killing infantry. But that doesn't say it's unstoppable. So, again, we'll kind of see how that attack goes. But right now we have the cavalry riflemen charging the Volk squads, which one in no cover, one in sorry, not negative, but like yellow cover. Unfortunately, that one's may die. It's very close. Oh, there's a Sherman finally busting right through that wall. Just showing, he's probably just screaming America as that happens. Like, I'm being honest, he's probably doing that. But again, he at least with that Sherman managed to win the fight. Whether he wins against his Panzer IV is another story. But again, I like the fact that the Germans are holding their lines and putting on caches to kind of make up for the fact that they haven't exactly been winning over the major points. That's at least keeping them in the fight in terms of resources, even when the Allies control a majority of the points. Meanwhile, the Cromwell's just moving in. Probably could have a good, chance to run over a decent amount of the troops. I like how he's on hold fire with the Panzer Grenadiers. I like how he's keeping them hidden so that way when the armor comes in, he doesn't anticipate the Panzer Grenadier squad and most likely will be slightly cucked. Just ever so slightly. Sure, just break the wall down. Oh, the Bofor. Oh, okay, let the Bofor fight. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, he's running in the line of the Bofor. Oh, no. Oh, no. Panzer Grenadier squad trying to get a nice shot on the Cromwell. But alas, all that cover and debris is kind of stopping those rocket shots. Good rifle grenade. I'll give this guy, Afro, fantastic on the grenades. Just really, really well done, those rifle grenades. Most of them have been very effective. Anyway, first Doctrine has been chosen by Tiger. It's fine. You have a lot more flames, which could be used to break up these emplacements with like support guns and whatnot. The question is, yeah, he's not really doing that. Nor did he really go with the, you know, the MP40 upgrade with a lot of these guys. He could, and he is, getting at least some of them. But interesting choice to go with that Doctrine, but a majority of your guys still SG-44s. Oh no, Stewart. Nice job dropping smoke, so maybe the Stewart can live. Calvary coming in. Throw that goddamn satchel! Ah, fuck. Why would you retreat that unit? You could have literally, in the smoke, torn them apart. And, they can still throw... No, okay. Well, no, kinda. Covering fire. Cool. Anyway, so we could have thrown a satchel on the Panzer IV and all the Sherman to really fight. Sure, the enemy has a Stug. And looks like Afro is deploying lots of Stugs, which is good. Again, holding back the armor, have some AT, and equipping them with MG42, allow them some anti-infantry power. That can be pretty effective. But overall, it's just one of those situations where you figured that he would, I don't know, be better on the defense. But, hey, that's just me. In terms of just, like, keeping the cavalry up so they can satchel in and kind of hold the line and try to kill the German armor when they could. I don't know. But in any case, do we have a Jackson or anything coming up? We have... Oh, boy. Okay, so he's going with the M4A376. Slightly different than the normal one because it has a different main weapon. It's fine. Nothing too impressive, but it's fine. Major may have called down artillery from what I can see. British infantry, though, holding the line. AT guns moving on in. This is a very tight-knit close choke point. We do have the rocket strike still available, so he could call it in right here and do a ton of damage reversing the British. But the British trying to advance. Good Panzerfaust on the Cromwell. But like I said, everything's kind of clustered. And, yeah, push the Germans back. We have the cluster bomb coming in. Or the Stuka bomb strike. Oh, the building took some of the hits. Oh, my God. The building took most of the damage. That's incredible. Satchel going in on the Stug, like I, said. Like, hey, do it if you can. Churchill just taking hit after hit because it's a goddamn Churchill. It can take hit after hit. That being said, there is 3 AT forces, so yeah, even it has to pull back a bit. Ah, damn it. But yeah, too much AT. Way too much AT, even for Churchill. Nice attempt, but yeah. It really needed some more infantry fighting power or something. Sherman's coming in a little freaking late. That would have been helpful like 30 seconds earlier. Anyway, artillery coming down as well. Jesus Christ. Well, there goes something. Panzer IV coming in to help out the armor that's barely alive. Good idea, kind of just move additional armor just to throw the American player off his game. Volk squad's coming on in, but mortar fire just tearing them apart. Both sides taking heavy losses on this fight. Like, again, both sides losing quite a number of infantry in this fight. Although, I think the biggest loss is that Churchill. Yeah, sure, the Germans lost to Stug, but I think that Churchill was definitely like the biggest armor loss that definitely both sides would have probably taken. But that being said, we did see some losses on both sides with like Volk squads and such. So, oh, nice kill with the mortar half track. That being said, the American player probably now looking at probably one of the largest armies because remember, all this stuff is decrewed. Once he gets in there, his population will shoot up. Meanwhile, again, we have a Panther still there. A nice idea with the Stuka. We see a very concentrated point of British forces. So having artillery kind of focus on that would be very effective. Also, I'm not 100% on how this map is spread out, but Breakthrough could be effective at killing them. But I think he just went out to get the ambush training, the stormtroopers. We haven't really seen anything else or any of these abilities, so that does kind of suck. I do like my good old close to pocket, but also now with the Americans putting down, or sorry, the British, not the Americans. Why would they? They have so much manpower. Why would they put down caches? But actually some caches going down that could make breakthrough attempts even harder. Anyway, nice big blob of cavalry moving on in. Most likely try to encircle these guys. Remember, Americans have grenades, but he doesn't have the upgrade for them. So even though that would be a great grenade target. Although he's just going to use sheer infantry attack power and just try to murder all of them. Say goodbye to a grenadier squad. Oh my god. But Stuka could come in and just wreck house. And it does! Getting a decent first salvo, but unfortunately the last few rockets not as effective, but still pretty damn effective at pushing him back. We still have some cavalry forces capturing the point, so it's not a total victory. And all this armor is still on standby and fully, like, again, ready to go. Wow, okay, never... Oh, no, he just lost the men. I was like, why is his population... Oh, right, he lost a ton of infantry. Once they're healed up, he's gonna shoot back up. Jay, though, taking the lead. Why? Because he's putting a freaking 17-pounder here. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Again, if he definitely... He's definitely going fortified. And, yeah, that's going to be definitely a hassle for the Germans to break. And if they move up armor with that 17-pounder facing this direction, they're fucked. Because, again, the 17-pounder has a special ability where it can fire through buildings. So that means it's not Pack 43. Any target over there would be just wrecked. Now, is he going to finish it? Yeah, he does. He finished it, but Stuka Bomb comes in, and that can, you know, hurt it while being made. Unfortunately, though, some of the British infantry did get knocked out. But if he can, remember, with this thing, if he gets some guys in there, he can deploy a flare and then fire through buildings. He can literally fuck up all this armor right now with this 17-pounder if he uses a special. The infantry is moving up, though. 17-pounder could open fire. Gets a great side shot on that there on the Stug. It looks like a rear armor hit. Unfortunately, some armor did die, but looks like the 76 Sherman is pulling on back. Could get a nice shot, though, on this. It is being healed, and it did get a better upgrade, so, you know, allow it to survive a lot more. We do have the 17-pounder, possibly could fire. It's not because the building's obstructing its view. It could activate a special ability to fire a piercing shot through. Again, that's where the Pack 43 is better, because the 17-pounder doesn't natively fire through buildings, but if you use the upgrade, by God, it can become just as good as Pack 43. Stuka's, again, we have two here, now opening fire on this thing, trying to break it up, along with the the mortar emplacement. Activate the piercing shot. Seriously, do it. Do it now. Do it now. Finally, we got a shot through. Wasn't with the ability, but it did fire. Is he doing direct fire? Is he just doing direct fire now? Dude, are you being that cheap? Is he trying to kill the buildings? I mean, the major probably called in artillery, if I had to assume. Which, by the way, good job, by the way, for getting a 2-star major. Because that increased the amount of shells, stuff coming down, more recon planes, etc. AT guns moving up for some stupid reason. I don't know why. I think that might have been a misclick. I think it's a misclick. Or, no, he was trying to target the Stug. But no infantry support. Okay. Probably need infantry support. But, hey, that's just me. Any case, Stug still kind of trapped by enemy lines. Cromwell's gonna get the kill. Very nice. I don't know if it was worth the AT guns being all sacrificed almost, but you know, it's fine. Okay, right now the biggest issue with these Stukas, the British is going to need some type of like, they're gonna need to go behind enemy lines to do that damage. We also see Panzer Grenadiers. I think they're trying to kill the caches. Yeah, they're trying to kill the caches. Most likely to do a Stuka bomb strike and cut off enemy positions, but like for a massive, like, close to pocket. But it's, yeah, with him losing the Panzer Grenadier squad and wasting that just to kill a cache, I don't think that's that effective. He is constantly healing the 17-pounder, which I'll give him credit. Stop firing that. Fire this way. It's in range. Like, you can literally fuck up all that stuff. Seriously, man. What are you doing? Good Stuka bomb, though, and all the cavalry. Okay. Turn the 17-pounder this way. You can literally hit the fucking Oh, okay. It would be very close to hitting the Stuka. Very close. But you also could, like, move this way with the Cromwell and flank those Stukas. Like, they're not moving. And are there mines over here? There are no mines. Okay. And before you say Greyshot, you know, they can't do it. They don't have recon. If this thing gets up to vet 1, they would have free recon. They could deploy recon in the sector. But yeah, that Panther's just going to hide behind the building. Again, fire through obstacles. Calvary being chased by the Panzer IV and all the, you know, armor there. We have, oh nice, a barrage coming in with white phosphorus as well. That's going to be big. Cavalry doing a damage to the vehicle. Again, bombing strike coming in, just hurting the vehicle and the infantry coming in. Now would be the time to fire the 17-pounder. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was 200 munitions. You wouldn't have enough. My bad. That's my bad. I miscounted. Oh boy. Panzer IV biting the dust. Armor coming in. Another Churchill. Again, if he can have the 17-pounder provide supporting fire. There we go. Knocked out the Panzer IV. Nice counterattack. Panther, again, needs to pull the hell out of there before the 17-pounder. They get enough munitions to fire through. Churchill, though, not giving... This could be a mistake because, again, this Panther's pretty damn tough. And that 17... I'm sorry, the Churchill can't exactly beat it on a direct toe-to-toe fight. It just has trouble penetrating. Stuka just keeps bombing this, and the British allies keep healing it. Germans falling back. Again, nice idea with the Stukas to break it. But you know what actually probably would have been a little more effective, to be honest? If this guy went with sport guns, I mean, it probably would be effective to use sport guns to fire on this position and use fire on it. That way it's more consistent damage, and he can't harden. And if he heals, the fire could burn and kill the infantry. There, see, I do have strategy tips for you guys that actually do make sense. Or he could just decap this point and close the pocket and just fucking kill everything. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a strategy too. Oh my god. I thought that battle literally would be winning, be the final nail in the coffin for the Germans, but nope. Wow, even with hull down, it's fucked. There's an ambulance over here fighting. Hey, dude, you have to get the men out of the ambulance to fight. That literally just... Yeah, okay, so that point cuts off the entire front. Oh, wow. That's why they were trying to kill it. Yeah, they're down to 100, under 100, but the problem is, we look at the army size, and while, yeah, Afro lost a fuck ton of men trying to do a push, Tiger still has a full army. He's still rearing to go. The British, though, lost all of his emplacements, lost a lot of his men, and really not in a great position to fight. He no longer has a 17-pounder, the Beaufort, so the Germans can just walk on over. Yeah, that's gonna help him win. Now, the double AT gun, this is a situation where this Panther definitely doesn't want to fight, especially with the cavalry troops coming in. He may have overextended. Wait, did they place mines? I don't think they placed mines. Oh, wait, is that... No, that's just a random tire. Again, good idea keeping the front armor on the Churchill so it has a hard time penetrating. But those AT guns are still there and getting some nice shots on the Panther. Cavalry should probably moved up to counterattack. Wow, there's no walls left. Okay. That being said, the Allies aren't done yet. Some nice shots, but the Panther, again, has a ton of armor and going to pull back. They're slowly remanning their... They're getting more stuff. Again, I feel like they... Once they realized what the Germans had and them trying to so desperately hit the cache, I feel like they should have put something else there, like a new cache. Anyway, Major just going toe-to-toe with some bulk squads and actually, you know, doing pretty well. Good job, Major. Good job, Major. Unfortunately, the Germans have retaken all of the victory points and all the stars. The Allies are taking one back, but it's not looking good. It is not looking good. But that was good encirclement. That was probably your last-ditch effort. If that encirclement didn't work, Afro, you probably would have lost this game because you had no army. You used everything in that gamble, but the gamble worked. It worked, and good for you guys. So, Germans, let's see what you do next to hopefully win this game. You know, just keep doing the rifle grenades. That works too.
So, it looks like the Germans are on their retreat, at least for right now. Allies not out of the woods yet. They still have a decent army. They have a bit of a tree stuck in that Sherman, but oh my god.
Apparently that's the Sherman's new weapon, throwing trees at the Volk squads. Interesting strategy. That I don't think it quite worked. I think he missed a little bit, but it could, you know, iron out the kinks, and that could be an effective tool. However, one thing I will say though, that unfortunately for the, oh my god, is this squad gonna die? Is he gonna go behind the building? Is he gonna somehow live? Oh, damn it. But in any case, one interesting figure though is, yes, while the Allied army has been completely annihilated, or at least the British one specifically in a lot of the fortifications, yeah, they still they had a lot of reserves, and they're deploying them like crazy. Because I'm looking now at Afro Panda, and he's deploying Stoogs, which is good defensive tanks. We'll see if he can play defensive with them and hold the line. Stormtroopers trying to move on in, but yeah, those Stoogs just pushing them back. Just doing a pretty damn good job. Churchill though moving on up. Good to see. Good to see. Any case. Anyway, it looks like the Allies are not out of the woods yet. Germans, what are you going to do? We have a Panther on standby. It could probably combat the Churchill, but the double AT guns will be a complicated issue. Are the AT guns set to armor? Yeah, they are set to armor. Cool, cool, cool. Anyway, AT guns repositioning to fight off the Panther. Getting a nice hit off the front. Royal Engineers moving on in. Yeah, he's pretty much saying his army to, like, quick repair, like, slower assaults, but still, they're pretty meaty in those assaults. Stooks is trying to fire long range. MG gonna probably do more. Oh, he's gonna grab a tree. We gonna see another tree fight? Come on, tree fight. Tree fight. Tree fight. Ah, no tree fight. Any case, Churchill on standby. We got additional Shermans deploying. Looks like the American has lost a lot of his frontline infantry, though he has a ton of manpower still left. Afro deploying more stormtroopers. Again, you can deploy them from buildings and get some nice MP40 upgrades as well. Again, just to kind of explain, they do better at close range, but they're still pretty damn effective. Again, you just change the effectiveness at the range, but again, depending on the type of situation. I like how this used to be in an urban environment, and now it's just really not. It's actually more of a wide open landscape now, which, again, pretty freaking hilarious. MG-42 equipped Grenadier pushing back the AT guns. Churchill on standby now, but the Stoog is overwatching. Can probably open fire up against any armor that kind of pushed in. Allies took over this point, kind of guarding this, though. Again, a flank over here could be very effective. Volk squad trying to move up, but the Churchill's like, nah, you're not going to do that. Panzerfaust, but under 75, sorry, over 75%, so not going to do anything. Very nice. Artillery? Yeah, we got some artillery coming in. Very cool. Panther on standby. AT gun though guarding the Churchill. That's kind of overwatching this point. Resource wise, again, Germans are winning in terms of munitions, but fuel, the Allies are doing slightly better. If they can get if the Allies can get the munition points, they would definitely be doing a lot better. It's, again, those German capture points really helping out. Overall tank fire, not stopping these storms from moving on up, firing at that Sherman. Sherman taking quite a number of hits. Definitely needs to pull the fuck out of there. Another salvo from all targets, unless it misses. Good job, Panther. Good job. Wow, a lot of armor there. Just taking hit after hit. Churchill trying to hold on. A lot of AT fire, mortar coverage, or at least coming down. Let's see if it actually hits. A decent hit. Royal Engineers trying to open fire, push back the storms while the Churchill open fire. We have a most likely the direct strike coming in. Panther damage. We have a flank. No flank coming in. Okay. The bombing strike missed target, though. Panther still moving back. AT gun trying to fire. Misses target. Engineers coming on up probably to heal. Stuka, again, you have these Stukas back here. Have you guys taken them out? No, you have not. They've gotten a decent amount of kills. Oh, that one could have been... Oh, damn. Nice. Knock out the main gun. We still have the Stoogs up on the hill, and looks like, again, they just walked. They just quickly dealt with that MG. Without much support, it's not going to be doing well. Ted, kind of, I mean, yeah, he's losing quite a bit. He lost his armor, and he's getting more, but, yeah, it's costly. It's very costly for him. But they are getting more men, and right now, however, Tiger has a decent army, and Afro has a decent army. Once again, I'm very surprised we haven't seen a major flank come in on these Shermans. So not Shermans, the Stukas. because we have both Stukas right here, and yeah, we have a Verkenwer for guarding this point, kind of guarding, make sure. One, it's not going to help with all that shrubs there. Good hit against that infantry. Secondly, a strike around the side with some Shermans really would play very well. I think, however, if you keep deploying them in this city where they can be ambushed by German infantry, you're really going to have a tough time. But hey, that's just me. Wow, okay, that's an interesting piece of building. All right. Very interesting indeed. Mortar fire coming down. My brother's freaking out in the background. In case you hear me, he's playing some type of strategy game. In any case, Stuka coming down. Sherman just backing up. Wow, actually taking a little bit of damage. 50 cal machine gun doing a little bit, but the Grenadier Squad's like, yeah, I'm going to get in the building and just fire at you from an angle. Because, you know, we're in a building. Anyway, Sherman redeployed back into the, well, what's left of the city. I can't really say it's even a city, as even the graveyard's been opened up pretty well. This actually looks like more of a wide open field. If they keep knocking down buildings and kind of piling through, I don't think there's going to be much of a city left. Just going to be honest. When the Major survives. It's gotten 1 kill, but it's like, I've done good, guys. Up, there's a grenade. Up, fire grenade. Yep. Pushing back. Again, these guys have Thompsons. Wow, okay, that guy was like holding it weird. But it's like, they make close range. Stop trying to fight at a farther range. Have you gotten a grenade upgrade? I'm actually curious. You have not. The grenade upgrade might have actually helped you out a little bit. Anyway, Panther just doing very well against Churchill. Because why wouldn't it? It can penetrate. Churchill can just take a beating. But if the AT guns would fire now... Oh, the shrubs are probably blocking. Nope, nope, maybe not. Damn it. That Panther, if it escapes, I swear to God. It's blitzing away. Showtime! Showtime! No, can't shoot her fast enough. And the Panther, once again, escapes. Again, it just keeps going this way. The Allies are not going this way. It's weird. It's weird. Allies, stop being weird. Stop being weird, Allies. Anyway, you have a Sherman over here. Go give chase. Go circle back. Kill this shit. Okay, maybe not with the Sturms there. Let's not do it the one time there's Sturms. But, you know, I feel like any other occasion going around would work fine. Work fine. The Sherman giving chase. The Panther. Oh my God. Fuck. Move up. Move up. Move up. You could kill everything right now. Move up. And nothing. Look, I know they probably don't have recon, so they can't anticipate this, but they do have recon, or the ability to get recon. It's called the Major. You do a recon sweep, because he got that one, he gets more of the recon flight, which is great. You could do that, and it would probably help you out. But meanwhile, this guy's just gonna hang back, you know, just chill and heal his stuff. Again, without much consequence. You can see the British in the background just like chilling, hanging out, healing. But the Stuka's prepped and ready to fire on that target, so we'll see how well it does. Yeah, and here come the bombs. Got a missed target, but allowing German infantry to at least gain a little bit of ground in the meantime and some cover. British infantry, at least they upgraded it with a lot of good weapons that kind of combat this. What is that coming? Is that major? I think it's a major strike. Yeah, it is a major strike. Good. Anyway, Stoogs hold the hill with MG. No, 50 cal. They took the 50 cal machine gun. Good for them. Oh, first strike bonus. What's this? Oh, hello. That's cool. Thompson's moving on in. Now is the time. The time to satchel. The time to throw all the satchels. Please throw the satchel and then like it. Yep, it's following the Panther. That's incredible. Oh my God, hit the Sherb. Oh fuck, almost killing the Stukas. Oh my God, is the bridge about to die? No, it's actually pretty damn good. They have more infantry. Oh shit, this could be a slaughter. Why would you retreat all of them? You could have retreated one of them and the other would have killed them. Finally, you move up something. Good job, AT gun. The British AT so far this game has been on point. Well, decent mortar hit. Sherman's still hanging in. Oh my God, the British are here. Okay, fun fact, British. This is a bad move without Allied support. Stuka going in for a close range Stuka bomb. And I don't blame it. Nice job targeting the AT guns. That was really the only thing that can hurt it. Though a little friendly fire. Here's the thing. when I say attack them, in case people are like, oh, Greyshot just didn't work. No, guys. I meant when, like, do a swift attack, not with a freaking Churchill that moves like 2 miles an hour. Do it the Sherman take. Move in, fire a couple shots, move out. Don't cause a major assault, because remember, we're still next to the German base. That's one hell of that can be very bad. And as you can see here, the British lost quite a number of men, so it was very bad. Ted is so far their best guy. Ted is their best guy. Anyway, Stug opening fire from a nice vantage point, I'll give it that. King Tiger leading the charge. They need a lot of AT right now. Major calling in an artillery strike. That can actually do quite a bit. That Tiger's like point blanking the Major. Artillery not doing all that much, even Vet 3. Shermans, it is time to stop him. Stop him. Well, they might be, yep, they got the Panzer IV. At Churchill, though, might die. Drop smoke. How about that? So we can't see you coming. Drop some smoke. Get closer with them. Why do you have a guy with one vet? Like, if you're so worried about guys with 1 health, get him the fuck back. Oh, there we go. You can also chase down the tank or something. I don't know. Wow, that's a good King Tiger hit. Panther moving in. Is that a... Okay, I was like, is that decrewed? Please don't let me decrewed. Sherman opening fire. I wonder where it could be hitting. That 4 Panther, by the way. Oh, my God. Another one bites dust. Another one bites dust. Another one goes in. Another one goes in. Another one bites dust. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's get a howitzer to combat the Stuka. That sounds like a great plan. Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to decommission this stuff, which makes sense right about now. Don't let the British get their AT guns, because, oh boy, they've been doing pretty well with that. But, problem, major problem, and hear me out with this problem. The, the Germans have captured all the victory points. So even though they're close to being the Germans, they need to get back their army. They need to reorganize, because right now a single Sherman is going to beat this. There's no way. Why are you pushing this in? You're going to get Panzerfausted and you're going to die. Oh, nice job with the double AT gun, though. At least you're pushing back the Panther. Although we're doing ring around the fucking Rosie. Oh my God. We are really playing ring around the Rosie. AT gun fire! Fire at will! Fire at will! Oh, so close. Almost killed it. Panther once again escapes. Satchel going out, but it won't kill it. It's barely taking any damage. So, most likely, it's going to do damage, but it won't cripple its engine. Yep, there we go. Did about 20%. I think about 20%. Okay, more like 15, but it's a decent amount. Without any infantry to guard the AT guns, AT guns need to pull back. They got 1 point, so they're not hemorrhaging, but they they really need to hold the front and hold resources. Also, they haven't put down any caches this entire game. Or, sorry, mostly they haven't put down caches. They put down 1, and the Germans blew it up and then killed half their army. So maybe, you know what, maybe don't put down caches, because I think that's a bad idea. What is that, Major? Is it the Major count? Did you really do the Major strike right there? Really? Alright, you did the Major strike. Congratulations. Sherman, I guess, moving up to try to help with the infantry. The British player right now is kind of just hemorrhaging. He is getting a Firefly. Good for him. We have a Flame half-track being deployed. Again, good idea against infantry. King Tiger, though, also just kicking the shit in on the Allies. Good job by it, by the way. 26 kills right now. 26. Double AT gun, though, pushing the King back. Although the Panthers coming back up because they can quickly heal it. Then quickly heal it. Also, I'm surprised they haven't decommissioned this stuff. But maybe they're like, maybe we'll use the AT gun later. A Panther just pushing back along with the Stug and the King. That Churchill. They're doing a large assault, but they don't have the Firefly. Nor do they have the AT gun station, so that's probably a bad fight. I get it. They're trying to kill the King, but they just lost to Sherman. Wow. This is, this isn't going great. Double hit, but that King is just taking it like a champ. We're going to throw a satchel? No, we didn't throw a satchel. Okay. A lot of Stugs. A lot of Stugs. But again, he doesn't mind if you... Oh, no. Oh, no. He's decapping it again. Well, now they're encircled. So if he did the encirclement, which, again, a little far away from, a little bit, he would definitely get fucked. Are we about to see another encirclement? They're trying to stop it. Just stop trying to capture. Like, at this point, you have so many points, I'm being honest, compared to the other side, that you can give a minute to just hold on to a little bit of territory, regroup, and then push. So, you know, that's just me. That's just me. But at least, you know, you're taking back that area, and you have a howitzer opening fire now, so we'll see how well that goes. Maybe we'll be lucky and hit the Pioneer Squad while it's healing. Maybe. Stormtroopers trying to push on up. Not doing exactly great, but, you know, I don't think it needs to do that well, because they have majority of the points. Look at the fuel income compared to munition, the income of the Allies and Axis. It's not great. Not great. Whew, I feel like we're at a point now we can fast forward, and we know where this is going to go. Move up. Infantry's going to cover and push back the Calvary. AT gun moving up. Firefly getting a nice hit. Why do you have a military? Oh, he's trying to just quickly decap. Okay, not a bad idea. At least they're slowly advancing. Slowly. There we go. Push back the Stug. I'm just going to go ×2, because I feel like unless something major happens, I know how this game's going to go. It is very close, but I feel like the Allies have dug such a deep hole, there's no way they can get out of it. And no, they're not going to find some treasure like in holes. Oh, they just decapped the point, so all this stuff is going to be hit. Well, actually, they decapped the wrong one, because it's not that much encircled. Like, this is a good point to decap, but since it was only 2 points, very small, they were just easily able to move out. They did pull back, so maybe that was the whole intention, but they're not going to be able to do a great encirclement unless they do a direct strike here, which they probably could have done if they would have done break supply line, like just pointing it out there. Then you could have probably killed the Allied army. Meanwhile, Allied forces desperately trying to move in and capture this point. Again, this would be a great time where if you had smoke, you could deploy it, but you don't have that upgrade, which is sad to see. I feel like if you wanted to deploy smoke, you probably could have captured it. Once again, great rifle grenade on this guy's part. Pushing him back. AT gun pulling back. We have the Firefly on standby. They have a lot of armor to kill. The Axe is almost near Popcap. The Allies barely have enough to make a single Popcap. And if they keep losing trucks, it's definitely not going to help. I get what this guy's doing. He's trying to desperately capture the points, but he can't hold them. So he's just sacrificing units, and that's just not going to help. Instead of wasting that manpower, if you got more units, put down some caches. Like, right now the Germans have not taken these 2 points. If you put down caches there, you're fine. And you can at least get a little more resources, a little more support, a little more help. Sure, they're going to take this, but we see a direct strike coming in, so say goodbye to them. Like, it's not that hard to figure that out while Ambulance even dies. And think how much manpower he just wasted in that strike. Like, instead of doing that, organize your army, send one at a time in, and now if he does that strike, you have another unit to just send in. It's just kind of using your infantry in just more of a, you know, just not a wasteful tactic, especially when you have such low population anyway. We have another strike coming in. At least they decapped it. Germans, though, moving on in to capture it. Churchill opening fire. Managed to push back the stormtroopers. Now, it is close. I'll give it that. But if they really wanted to stop them, I mean, the Germans could easily at any time do break supply line. I feel like people forget they could do it on the stars. But anyway, King Tiger, like, why don't I just break the British? And, yeah. Anyway, they're decapping this point over here because they have nothing guarding it. King Tiger just going to be healed. We have the Stugs on standby. Calvary could probably rush up and throw a satchel. There we go. And say goodbye to the Stug. Bye to Stug. Bye Stug. There we go. Bye Stug. Unit over here, they got decapped, but slowly being captured. As long as the Allies can hold this point, they're fine. I don't think that will be the case. I feel like the infantry game is going to be where they're going to lack, and unfortunately, it's just not going to help. Well, right now, I see one unit that at least the American can bring in. We have a direct strike coming in, their own direct strike, actually doing a great job of killing the German infantry. AT guns on standby. The King Tiger's moving now in to help. Firefly just being hammered by the Stugs. and other forces. AT guns, though, holding the line. Storm Pioneers, though, trying desperately to, take out the Churchill. Pulling back. King Tiger, though, still on the front. Infantry moving on in, but we have very low infantry. British guy could deploy something, but he's kind of busy at the moment to really focus on that. Finally killing the King Tiger. I'll give him that. I will give him that. Any case, final fight going on, but Germans did take the left-hand side with stormtroopers, and I don't think the Allies have enough manpower to take over that point. They're trying, but yeah, it's just not going to happen. And once again, we can always, again, this is artificially inflated for this game. They can always drop a 0 thing to knock out that point, so that way that the Allies don't get it. But again, they're just going to send some troops, hold the line for as long as they can. I mean, nice idea. They're probably... They might take it in time. Probably not, though. Ah, it's close. But, yeah. Overall, the Germans did take a lot of casualties toward the end, though. They had plenty of manpower and fuel to get more troops. Like, again, even though the Panther eventually succumbed, but they just quickly pumped out more. This is a situation where I think this game went on a little bit too long. I think the Germans could have probably ended it a lot quicker. If they used all the materials such as breakthrough and stuff, not correctly, but just more efficiently. But the Allies gave it a good shot. It's just the Germans did way better with what they were given, and also their doctrines. Calvary, the stuff was fine, and the armor was fine. The fortification thing, I got it initially, it worked, but once Encircled came in, he got destroyed. The only thing I'll say that maybe wasn't as effective, or at least utilized as much, was this. Tiger didn't, I mean, like, if you want a rocket strike, great, but I feel like he didn't use anything else here. So that's just me. I mean, we saw Afro use all these abilities. We saw Ted use a majority of these abilities with the Jeep, the 76, the Rifleman, the Mortar Half-Track. We saw this guy upgrade his emplacements and then also use Precision Barrage. Yeah, we saw that, but Tiger really didn't do it. Though, again, he did get more damage, although that was more of a Panther thing. Most kills by a single kill goes to Afro. On the enemy team, Jay, again, got more kills and damage. We saw the British guy hold his own for a damn long time. He did a ton of damage with those AT guns. Yeah, he was just overall really good. And with the encirclement, they ended him. And again, kind of just showing AT guns. Yeah, you don't always need armor. But yeah, that encirclement really did fuck over the Allies. If that didn't happen, I feel like the Allies would have won. Though I feel like a small change in how Allied tactics, such as making sure you use the piercing shot and other things, probably could have crippled the German armor early on. And that, along with building caches, probably would have won them the game. So this is also kind of reinforcing the point where if you think the enemy or a German player has gone encirclement, your best option is put down caches. So that way they can't decap your territory and then use encirclement, which will then murder everything you own and hold dear. So just heads up. But in any case, guys, it's going to be game. Thanks for watching. This has been Greyshot17, reminding you send those replays and I'll cast them. But otherwise, I'll catch you next time.
Hello everyone, before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Ace, Delta, Joey, JP Vaal, jrchicklis, Milam, Ollie, Onlyplayapples, Pyroshark, Rifle, sgtMcPain, Streakingwookie, WhiteHotD, Aaron Yee, Jordan Savat, Leo Lou, Nathan, Angus, and Tim. Thank you all for your amazing support. You guys are incredible. This has been Greyshot17, and I'll see you all next time.